Every day, many people wake up tired before the day even starts. Some are trying hard but still failing. Some are watching others move ahead while they feel stuck in the same place. Some people are carrying family pressure, money problems, loneliness, or the pain of being ignored. And after trying again and again, they slowly start believing one dangerous sentence. Maybe I can't do it, but life does not always test the strongest people. Sometimes it tests the people who are already tired. My name is Ion, and today's story is about a camel who taught an entire desert what it truly means to never give up. Far away in a dry desert, there lived a young camel named Zaid. He was not strong like the other camels. His legs were thinner, his body was smaller, and he walked slower than everyone else. The other camels carried heavy loads across long deserts. Traders trusted them, people praised them. Far away in a dry desert, there lived a young camel named Zaid. He will never survive the desert. He was born different. Zaid heard these words almost every day. Still, every morning he woke up early and followed the older camels. He watched how they walked through storms. He watched how they carried heavy bags without stopping. And every day he tried to do the same, but every day he failed. Sometimes he fell while carrying small bags. Sometimes he got tired too quickly. Sometimes his legs shook while walking under the hot sun. One evening, after falling again in front of everyone, Zaid quietly walked away from the group and sat alone beside a rock. The sky was turning orange. The desert wind moved softly around him. An old camel slowly walked toward him. His name was Kareem. He was the oldest camel in the desert. His body carried scars from many journeys. "Why are you hiding here?" "I don't belong." Zaid looked down. He said, "I am tired." "Of walking?" Kareem asked. "No, of failing." Narrator, Zaid whispered. Kareem stayed silent for a moment. Then he said something strange. "Do you know why the desert respects camels?" Zaid shook his head. Kareem said, "It is not because they are fast. It is because they keep moving, even when the desert wants them to stop." Zaid listened quietly. The desert burns your feet. The storms blind your eyes. The heat steals your strength. But a camel survives because it learns one thing. The desert can be harsh, Zaid. To keep walking, that is the only way forward. That night, Zaid could not sleep. Those words stayed inside his mind. The next morning, before sunrise, he stood up again. He trained alone. When the others rested, he walked. When the others laughed, he stayed silent. When he fell, he stood up again. Days became weeks, weeks became months, but the truth was painful. He was still weaker than the others. And slowly, doubt returned inside him. One afternoon, a group of traders arrived at the desert village. They needed camels to cross a dangerous route through the desert. Strong camels were chosen first. As always, nobody chose Zaid. He stood quietly at the back while the caravan prepared to leave. Then suddenly, one trader pointed at him.
That small camel! Bring him too!
Everyone looked surprised. He is weak. But the trader shrugged. We need every camel we can get. Zad's heart filled with excitement and fear at the same time. This was his first real journey. The caravan started moving across the endless desert. At first, everything went well. But after 2 days, the weather changed. Dark clouds covered the sky. The wind grew stronger and stronger until sand filled the air like giant waves. People could barely see. The caravan lost its direction. Some camels panicked and stopped moving. Others became exhausted. The traders shouted in fear. Hours passed. The storm showed no mercy. One by one, the stronger camels started collapsing under pressure. But something strange happened. Zad kept moving slowly, carefully, one step at a time. The storm pushed against him. But he remembered Kareem's words. Keep walking. His eyes burned from the sand. His legs trembled from exhaustion. But he continued moving forward, not because he was strong, but because he refused to stop. After some time, Zaid noticed something ahead, a dark shape behind the storm, shelter. And finally, the entire caravan reached safety behind the rocks. Everyone collapsed from exhaustion. The storm continued through the night. The next morning, silence filled the desert. One trader looked at Zaid with disbelief. This little camel saved us. On the journey back home, another problem appeared. The caravan's water supplies became dangerously low. Panic spread quickly. Without enough water, survival was impossible. The traders decided to leave behind extra bags to make the journey easier. Except Zaid. Without anyone asking him, he slowly walked toward the remaining bags and knelt down. He wanted to carry more. But Zaid stayed there quietly, ready. So they placed extra bags on him. The journey became harder. The sun burned.
You were right.
The desert does not care who starts strong. It only remembers who refuses to quit.